One of the most critical questions to answer in retail is, how much inventory do I need to buy? After all, low inventory equals low sales, and too much inventory equals low cash to spend. The right amount of inventory to buy is calculated through the open-to-buy process. This is a planning process that is done every 6 months to determine how much inventory to buy for the next season based on the projected sales for that period. The open-to-buy formula. The basic open-to-buy formula is opening stocks plus intakes or purchases minus sales equals closing stocks. That is, the opening inventory at the beginning of the period we are budgeting for, plus the incoming orders that we are planning to buy, minus the sales for that period at cost value, equals the ending inventory level that provides a reasonable forward stock cover. What is forward stock cover? Forward stock cover represents how long the existing inventory in the business can cover future sales. For example, if forward stock cover at any given time is 3 months, it means the current inventory level can support 3 months of future sales even if no other inventory is ordered. You will always need to have an adequate stock cover so that your store shelves will not be empty and also to account for any order delays. If you only order products for 1 month, then the store will be empty at the end of that month unless you have enough cover. How much forward stock cover should I keep? The forward stock cover depends on how many times you plan to turn your inventory in a year. For example, if you want to have 3 inventory turns, then your forward stock cover should be maintained at 4 months. If you plan to have 4 turns, then your forward stock cover should be maintained at 3 months, and so on. Check out our retail benchmarks page for different categories. The open-to-buy process. In order to create an open-to-buy for 6 months, you need to look forward 18 months. Let's say we are at the beginning of year 2022, and we want to plan our buying for the period from July 22 to December 22, so we can start placing our orders from now and have them delivered during that period. The open-to-buy Excel will be divided into 3 segments. The period from now until June 22, the period we are buying for, which is July 22 to December 22, highlighted in pink, and the period from Jan 23 to June 23 so we can calculate our forward stock cover. We will need to have a sales budget or at least a forecast for the sales during all the 3 periods. If you do annual sales budgeting for your business, you should already be having a sales budget until the end of 2022. So you only need a forecast or estimate for the first 6 months of 2023. In order to include all the markdowns in the calculations, you need to assign the expected margins to those monthly sales figures based on the markdown events you expect to launch during those months. This can also be obtained from your sales budget. Finally, after preparing all your sales and margin data, you will fill the Excel sheet with this data. You will then start adding your purchases at cost value for the budgeted period in the pink area, and monitor the forward stock cover at the bottom. You will increase or decrease the amount of purchases until you arrive at the targeted stock cover, example 4 months, at the end of the budgeted period, that is December 2022. When you scroll to the end of the sheet, you will find the total amount to purchase with. This is your buying budget. That is the amount of inventory you should buy in order to deliver the budgeted sales from July 22 to December 22 and maintain a forward stock cover of 4 months at the end of December. If you keep your open-to-buy sheet updated throughout the year with actual data as the months roll in, you will always have a good idea of your inventory levels and cover at any given time. This will help you spot any inventory buildups quickly so you can take action within the season to avoid being overstocked.